lineup stats.
Yeah,
with how good Harith is alongside Jovskirt.
double laning on an XP laner. That's definitely going to get him to level 4, trying to secure this first turtle spawning upper quarter of the map. Aurora first to the scene. Kekadot getting pushed back by Edward.
Yue has poked down the members of apbren so well, but they still find their way towards Edward using the vengeance, and there's the Deton's welcome, but he gets burst down by the evil Queller. Now that's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Kekadot's really low, and Demon Kite secures the turtle, but they still want more. Renegade is going in, and Kekadot gets found by Yue.
Oh, down bottom, Dominkite versus Shizo. Shizo's leaning hard into his early game advantage, especially underneath a Zaman force, and he's bullying the next standard right out the lane.
Obvious, which meant the turtle was free for Aurora to take.
So far, Aurora stepping on the gas, finds one, choke skirt, forced out underneath that glorious pathway, revitalized by Kekadot, and a charged up Quella taking down Chove.
Such perfect timing for them.
I mean, we did say earlier that Yue would be the happiest guy in this lineup right now.
Oh no, but they spot out Shizo. The flicker's already forced out, but Renegade is right there to block his path. Kekadot trying to defend this turret as well, but that's 4 members of Aurora, and they might just get almost all of the energy shields from that tier 1 bottom.
The Hitman making like the wheelman, setting up the escape route for Aurora as they rotate toward the turtle.
Another Sanguine Claws connecting onto there, and Kekadot is really low, uses the AOG to escape, but now Aurora, they're chasing after Demon Kite secures the turtle, and now they're looking for blood. Shizu uses the Zaman Force to escape, but gets caught by the Sanguine Claws, misses the second skill from Edward.
Harm, because that's the nature of this hero. Until he has the items to tank up, he's gonna keep going down like Shizo underneath his own tier 1.
Renegade on point with the rotations. You again!
Kekadot doesn't feel too tanky, forces out the revitalize, and they get to punish Edward. Unleash the beast coming in from James Pam. But still, Yue survives, but not for long. There's Skirt with the Cursed Blast, and that's a 2-for-1 trade, but they lost James Pax.
So they're looking towards the mid. They can commit one more heavy play to try.
Oh, there's the flicker. Detona's welcome coming in from there, and the follow-up Avatar of the Guardian.
So
but Renegade cutting away or cutting off the members of apbren might just be enough for Aurora to find the counter engage.
Dear Lord, they threw everything but the kitchen sink, and only Edward fell.
It's been Aurora winning them out, so I don't know if apbren still wants to contest this. They tried to go for an engage earlier. That was a Detona's welcome and the AOG follow-up. But once they commit everything in, it's so hard for them to escape.
For their own good, I don't think they should contest. And Aurora knows that. A blitz take here. While Kekadot and James Pack check in range. AOG!
Oh, they do not contest, but they still want to look for the kills. Yue will be the first to fall, and the rest of the members of apbren are trying to run away because Kekadot as well as James Pax are but they can handle it. They can deal enough damage, and they take out 3 members for 2.
This is as good as a double poke lineup can get. You have the glorious pathway, you have the consistent body in Edward, and then here you go.
Oh no, Kekadot won't be able to cast the AOG. He already pressed it, but the damage was just too much from Aurora. They didn't let him go.
The Athena shield as well. It might be endable for Aurora. apbren just really needs to look into clearing up all the minion waves.
Yep. Here goes the Lord in the middle lane. Glorious Pathway already used as well, but their flickers in! They decide to take the battle out of the turret. Shizu though unfortunately falls, and Dominkite now gets a double kill. The Lord is still up as well, and 3 members are down for apbren. This is definitely it for Aurora, for the lights, and they will bring us to a game number 3.
We're going all the way as Aurora even the score 1-1.
I'm not sure anymore. Okay, let's find out who it is.
Of course, why would I ever doubt my heart? The Hitman!
And again, it's with the high loss, 1-0-17 this time around. It's a bulletproof Hitman that we got to see. And yeah, I think that's one of the things here that I think countered apbren that they didn't realize so much. A simple revitalize. Actually just allowing Aurora to survive longer than even apbren really wanted.
And just looking at apbren's lineup, the Glorious Pathway ruins everything.
Yeah.
Like, if you choose a zone to fight in, all that Ranish has to do is Glorious Pathway, and then you have to think twice about, oh, we spent all our ults. Is that worth it now?
Yeah, and it's not even a Glorious Pathway that's so honest. It's like it's in front of you. It's coming from different angles. It's cutting off the entries, or it's really just cutting out the exits as well. And yeah, it really looked like apbren just could not find the right, how do I say this, timings with Der, Kekedot, and Chosker together. The times that they did find it, we saw that it worked out really well, but kudos as well to Aurora for telling apbren, this isn't going to be easier for you this time around. We're actually going to be aggressive, and you will not be able to reach our Sicilian.
I mean, even in the draft, right? The way they still decided to keep banning out XP lane heroes, even despite the presence of both the Lucas and the Gatot, it kind of tells you that they might really have an idea of how apbren is planning to actually draft their lineup, approach all of this, and this is one of the examples of how the Glorious Pathway just destroys everything.
Yep.
Even with the wall in between, it just makes it so difficult for apbren to go for a full commit.
Great point, Bridget. The whole, we still have to ban XP laners, even going in a second phase, really put apbren and specifically Dare in a weird position wherein they have to play the Barats, which now almost puts the Barats and the Lucas in dog water territory. They each have a win still, if I'm not mistaken, in MPL Philippines.
Yes.
But they're really bad when the matchup sucks.
Yeah, and it feels like it's when you're left with just having to pick that. If they're your last options, then something has not gone right.
Most likely, it's a bad choice.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, to be fair though, like thinking about the EXP leaders that they could have picked, it all would have been tough.